Hello, welcome. I'm joined here today by Joe from Focus Group and Ben from Prism, part of the Focus Group. Joe, tell me a bit more about Focus.
So Focus are one of the leading independent providers of essential business technology. We have 19 locations across the UK and have a customer base that ranges from SMEs to large corporates. We provide connectivity, telephony, cloud, cyber services, everything a business needs to help them run. We're heavily acquisitive, and that's why we're always expanding and bringing new businesses into our fold.
Brilliant. And on that point, Prism were acquired recently by Focus Group.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, we joined the Focus family in October, back end of October last year. We were looking to start the next level of or the next period of growth for Prism and all of our team and all of our client base. And the Focus Group felt like a really good fit for us. So yeah, we joined that group at the end of October.
Brilliant. And you're not a new partner for us. Obviously,
No.
You left TD SYNNEX around about 2 years ago.
We did.
And you've come back. Have you noticed any positive changes since your return?
Yeah, I think we came back to Tech Data or TD SYNNEX through the relationship with Focus, of course, which was really positive. I think seeing how TD SYNNEX look after Focus Group and the breadth of the team that support Focus and all the things they're trying to do, it's been great for us to be part of that, compared to how things were maybe 2.5 years ago. So it's been a really positive change. The guys who've looked after us have been fantastic. The way that they're working with us strategically has been really positive, and I think we can, we'll go and do some great things with the extra support we've got now.
That's great to hear. And what did you miss about us when you were away? Was there anything?
Yeah, the biggest thing that we missed whilst working with another distributor, I think, was the personal approach to understanding us as a managed service provider. We felt that we weren't looked after and understood where we needed to go through and what the strategy needs to look like with us from a training perspective, from a sales enablement perspective, and a product perspective as well, to keep us driving forward. Tech Data do that really, really well. So that was why we're really pleased to work with TD SYNNEX again and the guys at TD SYNNEX. And some of the faces that we worked with, a couple of years ago, still there, still looking after us, maybe in a different capacity, but it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So coming back and working with the team who actually understand us as a service provider, and understand SME. Not a lot of distributors care and understand about SME. It's all corporate. Yeah. So understanding how SMEs work and understanding how different MSPs work and what's important to us is great. And TD SYNNEX do that really well, in my opinion.
Brilliant. And that was a real strong point of your business, the SME space, right? You've got lots of customers.
Yeah, we've got 700 clients who they're all SMEs. They're all SMEs, and what we need from distribution or distributors and some of our partners is to understand what a sole trader needs compared to what a 300-400 user business needs, and everything in between. And I think TD SYNNEX do that really well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'll tell the team.
Good.
Brilliant. Thank you. And what's next for Focus Group this year? What's the objectives?
Well, our priority this year is to help our customers of all sizes get the most out of the new AI technology that is available. And in a lot of cases, that's about helping them understand what they could do with AI, demystifying some of the challenges around AI, but also solving some of the basics, making sure they're actually in the best position with their IT, with their data, with their security, to really use the technology in a way that makes a meaningful business impact. And with Prism, it's very much about ensuring that we get the best out of the extended ideas and the best practice that we now have across the group. The more in the group, the more customers, the more technical expertise, the more likely we'll find actual solutions to problems that are out there, as opposed to going down some of the rabbit warrens that maybe exist.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ben, in your SME base, what are you seeing with AI in that base? We had IDC in here a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about how SMB are innovators, how they're really adopting the technology. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, we get asked a lot of questions about AI and how can I use Copilot, how can I use ChatGPT and all the other it's a big buzzword. There's a lot of energy behind it. I think where we need to focus as an IT provider, a tech provider, is understanding what the appropriate business cases are and the use cases are to try and build something that's meaningful for whatever vertical it is that the client sits in. And working with our clients, that it's a lot more than just how can you use Copilot? It's a really deep conversation about business process and understanding how they work, and looking at data. It's a bigger picture. And I think when you have that conversation with our clients, it kind of opens their eyes a little bit that it's not a case of off the shelf and off we go. It's going to automate a load of things. It's not necessarily that easy, I don't think. But there's loads of energy behind it, and we want to be in a position working with TD SYNNEX and working with the guys at Focus, is get us to a point where we've got those business cases and we can confidently talk about it with our clients and know what the right path is for them.
Yeah, it makes sense. So, Joe, we've been working together for what, a year and a half around that now? And you moved from a direct to an indirect partner. What would you say the biggest value that you've had from TD SYNNEX since you've been working with us?
Oh, it's quite a range actually. Across the board, working with TD has helped from a practical level. The investment in platforms and understanding the nuances of the CSP and NCE commercial model. It's something we don't have to do now. TD are doing that for us, and that's actually a real business benefit for us. It allows us to focus more on customer needs as opposed to distribution challenges. So that's been fantastic. Our sales enablement and go-to-marketing development has been brilliant. Again, more ideas, more experience, channeling some of the noise down into relevant themes and relevant campaigns for our customers, again, has been really, really useful. Working together on making a more seamless end-to-end solution from customer need through to distribution, through whether that's through combined pre-sales, combined delivery, has also been a tremendous advantage. And I think finally, helping us really establish a closer relationship with the vendor as well. I can't stress enough. There are an awful lot of Microsoft partners across the country, across the world. It's quite challenging to get the real focus and real airtime with the vendor at times. TD have been really, really supportive and making sure we're talking to the right people at the right time to stay ahead of the game so we can offer better customer services.
Bro, thanks very much. Really appreciate you joining me today. Look forward to the partnership, ongoing partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.